China's top legislature has approved a decision to improve Hong Kong's electoral system. It follows ardent public calls for Hong Kong to be governed by those who love the city and the country. No one truly caring about Hong Kong will allow it to remain haunted by the fallout of colonial rule. I'm Wang Zihang, and this is Xinhua Commentary. There was no democracy to speak of during Britain's rule of Hong Kong. Hong Kongers were second-class citizens for 156 years and had no right to elect the colony's governor. That was the job of the British monarchy. Then what about the Legislative Council? Did the people of Hong Kong have a say in what laws should be passed? Not in the slightest. That was dictated by the governor. The dignity and wishes of the Hong Kong people were simply ignored. Things started to change when Hong Kong returned to the motherland in 1997 with the implementation of the one country, two systems policy. It allows the region to retain its system for a set period under the prerequisite of one country. For the first time in history, Hong Kongers had the right to vote for their representatives and chief executive. The two systems portion of the policy has been in full effect over the past 24 years. Unfortunately, there's been inadequate acknowledgement among some Hong Kongers of the one country part. And the consequences have been dire, with some radical localists even agitating for a separation of Hong Kong from China. Can you imagine that some textbooks in Hong Kong's primary schools still contain content that derides China? Can you imagine that certain Hong Kong lawmakers became so brazen as to insult their own country while taking the oath of office? Can you imagine that some public office holders chose to betray their duty and incite mobsters to attack police, destroy small businesses, and degrade the national emblem? Without patriotism, democracy becomes destructive. Only those who are patriotic should be allowed to govern Hong Kong, and only that can guarantee Hong Kong's long-term stability and prosperity. It's nothing but a basic international norm and practice. No country in the world would allow its public officials to betray the state or split its territory. Then why is there so much fuss? That is indeed a good question. This has been Xinhua Commentary.